Hi, Taurus. Welcome into your reading, my friends. Happy birthday for those of you still celebrating out there before we slowly go into Gemini season. Okay. The Gemolas. Oh my God, I got to do a reading for them too. They're probably ready to shoot me. I haven't done a reading for them in a hot minute. All right, what's going on for my Sagittarius? Did I just say that? I mean Taurus. I haven't done Sagittarius in forever. Anyway, third week of May for my Taurus, celebrating their birthdays. What is their situation, please, Universe, Angel, Spirit Guides? Thank you. I like that. I like that for them. It's the Six of Wands. I don't know if they'll like that. The Nine of Pentacles, being single, and the Seven of Pentacles, holding pattern, thinking and reflecting on what to do. Okay, so let's get into this. Six of Wands. Job well done, Taurus. Pat on the back. You're doing great at work. Your bosses are noticing it. Congratulations. You're self-sufficient. Nine of Pentacles. You're making your own bank. You're making your own coin. Seven of Pentacles. You're growing that foundation financially. And now you're earning and seeing those results. Others of you, you could also be actually looking to either A, expand financially by going to another job and making more money, or expanding your business or whatever that is, or just putting your seeds somewhere else. Yeah. Now let's get into love. Dun, dun, dun. Six of Wands. Your person, comes back, calls you, and yeah, it's an ego boost. Yeah, makes you feel good. But to what avail? Are you still going to get what you want from this since they are calling you back? It's an ego bump, right? Because you still single here. You still here, single as a Pringle, ready to mingle. Seven of Pentacles. You're pausing and reflecting. Do I keep investing in this, or do I take one of these coins from my tree and plant it somewhere else? I mean, the grass is always greener where you water it, right? And you realize this, Taurus. So you're like, grass is green right here in front of me. But you're like, but now I don't know. This motherfucker got me thinking. I think I might take one of these plants and go plant it over there and watch that prosper over there. It's one of those vibes. It's one of those energies. And mainly because at the bottom of the deck, I'm looking at the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is the mister, the mistress, the third party person. So if you're having an affair, or if this is light and fluffy, this relationship, it's, non-committal, this might be why. All right. If this is work related, then this is you being creative. The creative flow, the creative juices are pumping. All right. What's coming in towards my Taurus, please? So you guys could see it. Oh, I did not like that. All right, let's see what's going on here. You have the Two of Wands at the bottom of the deck, but you have also the Page of Cups and the Magician. Now, the Page of Cups is talking about receiving an apology or a text message or a hey, what's up? The Magician, that's because somebody's trying to manifest dialogue with you, or they're trying to manifest a scenario or situation out of your light and fluffy conversation here. But it's a text message because it's a page. It's not like picking up the phone and doing some serious conversation here. All in the meanwhile, or in the meantime, you're still looking out into your future. You're still thinking about the new road ahead, or new people, or the new thing. Others of you, it could be you throwing spaghetti up against the wall to see what sticks. Yeah, fuck it. I'll throw out a text message here and see what happens. Let me see what manifests out of this. One of those vibes. But of course, we're going to clarify and see what's going on. What is it that Taurus doesn't see coming their way, please? Well, I feel like sometimes, Taurus, you guys like suffer in silence. Really, you do. It's like nobody really knows how much pain you go through. Because I see you weighing your pros and cons here, trying to decide what to do, but you're in pain. This is profound pain. You can't tell me otherwise, because if you're not the one that's going through this pain, then your person is. Because cards are energies, and it can be vice versa. With that said, somebody here is juggling their decision. And while they're deciding, they're sad, heartbroken. If this is work related, you can also, it does tell me it's pain. It's painful. Like, how could they do this to me? It's one of those things. All right, let's continue. Ugh, sorry, it feels like... Yeah, that was annoying me. Sorry, guys. What's the advice here for Taurus, please? There's a King of Wands here and the Tower, which is Scorpio energy, but the King of Wands is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. See, as you're sitting there thinking about your future, your advice here is if you're dealing with a fire sign, doesn't have to be, but this person also represents someone that's very energetic, very passionate, very charming, very attractive. And Tower, a fight, a breakup, an explosion, something that has upended your world. The universe is saying here, especially the Tower, in your advice, this can also talk about getting fired or let go or something fucked up at work going on. It's saying this shakeup is very necessary for you, Taurus, and you need to let it happen because you were living in a condemned building that was going to kill you. All right. And the universe was giving you signs to leave a long time ago and you weren't doing it. Well, now this happens. These are the other signs. Let this cookie crumble because they want to bring you a bakery, not just a fucking cookie. All right. So they're trying to bring you, they, meaning the universe, is trying to bring you in change, a new pace of life, something different. So the universe is like, let this go. Even if you want this person to come back to you, they got to come in correct, not this way. So you keep doing you, Taurus, and you keep looking out into the future. You keep grinding and you keep rising. All right, let's see what's going on here for the outcome of the week, please. The Star card, which is Aquarius energy. And the Seven of Cups. So you're at least remaining positive and hopeful because you are. Look at your beautiful soul right here with this Queen of Cups. You're coming energetically from a place of the heart, your heart chakra. You are coming from a place where you are emotionally mature and you are emotionally available. You're considering your options though. You're thinking about everything about your future. Do I go here? Do I go there? Do I stay at this school or go to that school? Do I stay at this job or that job? Do I take this lover or not this lover? What path do I take? Do I take this person's side or... You have options, okay? With the Seven of Cups, it tells me so. So you're being positive and hopeful that everything's going to work out, but you're also coming from a great place, Taurus. You're coming from a place where you're being emotionally mature about it and available to deal even with the tough stuff. All right, let's continue and start clarifying all these cards. What's going on here for my Taurus gang with the Seven of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles and the Six of Wands, please? Ugh. Okay. It looks like there was a relationship here. It looked like you were bonding with somebody because it looks like this other person was feeling the same way as you, Taurus. And then there was a conversation, let's meet in person, and maybe there was a breakup or an ending and it came out of the blue because it feels heart-wrenching and it feels like a fucking betrayal. I hate that I'm cursing like that, but I just needed to underline because look at the progression of these cards that I'm looking at, and it makes me sad, right? Two of Cups. Here are two people who seem to have felt the same way about one another. Somebody says, hey, can we meet up and have coffee? Sure. End. Transition. But when I look at the Ten of Swords at the back of the deck, wait, what? That's not a transition. That's a betrayal. That's an ending out of nowhere. All right? So this is why you are single. But this person is coming back. Maybe they made a mistake. And not because they were doubting you and your relationship about each other. I think maybe they were doubting whether they gave you enough of time or space. It's something weird like that. Yeah. Because this is why I'm looking at Six of Wands here. The Six of Wands is because I'm pretty sure somebody came back to talk to you. But with Death here, you're still single. Right? But the Seven of Pentacles is reminding you, should you invest in this or not? Because once upon a time, you were a happy couple. But what's this? Ugh. That situation. Now let's look at the future stuff. Page of Cups. Magician. Throw them a text. Let's see what happens. Or they throw you one to see what happens. All right. Well, it's not to see what happens. It's to actually manifest something. Page of Cups, Magician, please. The universe gets involved. Do. The universe is saying, maybe you shouldn't look behind. All right? Because the Six of Cups, maybe you're not letting go of your past. You're not letting go of your past. With a lover. It's a lover. That's not your husband or your wife. It's not. Even if that's work related, that could be a business partner. You don't want them, but you need them. But why the Wheel of Fortune, though? Oh, so you can make a final decision what you're going to do here. That's why the universe or the Wheel of Fortune is getting involved. Let's get here with this Three of Swords and the Two of Pentacles. Five of Swords, you're debating whether you should just cut your losses. And just to avoid this altogether. Like take the win and just move on. See, and get out of something toxic. The Devil in reverse. You're in pain. So now you're debating what you should do. But in the interim, you're avoiding this. And you're thinking, fuck it, maybe I should just cut my losses even though I got the win here from this person trying to get me back. Maybe I'm getting out of something toxic. And the universe realizes what you're doing because in your advice, they're saying, let this cookie crumble. With this person, this King of Wands. It was flighty. It was flaky. So right now, I see you're considering a reconciliation, all right? Because there's the Three of Cups over there and the Virgo card. You're taking a time out. And maybe you should. And maybe you should realize what is needed here. Because maybe somebody here didn't want it to be just an affair. All right? So, moving on to the outcome. Seven of Cups and the Star, please. The King of Pentacles, that's Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy. High Priestess, which is Pisces, and the Eight of Swords. You're stuck here. See, an honest conversation is coming soon because that's at the bottom of the deck with the Ace of Swords. But with this person, you're being positive and hopeful because you still have an opportunity, or you still have an option here with plan B or the original plan, which was whoever you had before. But you're not talking to this person, or you're not talking to somebody, so it makes you feel stuck. But you're being positive and hopeful something's going to work out because you have those options and you're reviewing them. Problem is, you're just not talking to somebody. And that's what's got you stuck. At least for this week. Now let's see what the love angels oracles say here, and then let's just see what they say. Yeah, you've got somebody and you've got a situation actually on your hands where very soon you're going to have to make a decision, or the universe is going to make it for you, or your other person is. All right. A lot of you are dealing with a past life karmic. Doesn't mean you can't be with them in this life, but you have to decide very soon. Let's go into Moonology. We haven't done these cards in a while. If you're leaving me before the Moonology cards, members, I'll see you over there. Everybody else, I'll see you next week. Those sticking with me for the Oracle, Moonology, let's see. I love Oracle. I feel like everyone should stick around for the Oracles. Now I gotta bend down and get my glasses. Damn it. Okay. Expect powerful change. Heck yeah. Yes. Expect powerful change. New moon eclipse. Let's see what this is saying. This is great. What are you talking about, though? New moon eclipse. Where are you? Hello? New moon eclipse is missing from here? No, it's right here. You get to hear me, talk to myself like a crazy person. No, just kidding. All right, let's go. If you want affirmation that you can achieve your dreams and get the desired outcome in the situation you're asking about, then this is it. This is a card of beginnings, and there are powerful energies at work. But be prepared, it could be quite a ride. And events now could even be jarring and uncomfortable. However, any new directions you take will almost always lead somewhere better than where you were at the moment or before. Whatever is happening now is happening for a reason. You'll appreciate later on. A new portal is opening up, and all you have to do is have the courage to forget about the past and move through it. You're being put back on the right path. There's nothing to fear. Oh my God, I hope some of you stuck around to hear that, because that's fucking amazing. It's letting you know you're on the right track, you're doing the right thing, and you're on the right course. I love that for you. I'd like that for me too, but okay. All right, guys. I will see everybody next week. Members, come on, let's go see what's going on in your love lives.